Are you torn between the Empire State's bustling city life and the charming landscape of the Peach State? Then this video is for you, because today we are going in depth in the comparison of New York State and Georgia to figure out which one would maybe suit you best. Or if you were actually thinking about making a move from New York to Georgia or the other way around, to figure out which state is actually better for you. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is Mischa Thompson, your favorite Warner Robins real estate agent, Middle Georgia real estate agent, Georgia real estate agent. You can call me whatever you like. You should stay tuned till the end of this video, because we're gonna dive into the hidden gems, lifestyle, and cost of living that might or might not change your decision of moving from New York to Georgia and Georgia to New York, or maybe it just makes your decision a lot easier to stay where you at. Let's get into the video. Let's talk about money. Living in New York, particularly in New York City, can have a huge impact on your wallet. And if you just visited New York, you might have a clue how expensive it actually is to just visit there. So imagine how expensive it is to live there. But how does it compare to the affordability in the state of Georgia? The cost of living in Georgia is approximately 30% cheaper, a whopping 30% cheaper than in New York. And there shouldn't be a surprise whatsoever, because the prices in New York are extremely jacked up currently, or always have been. But 30% cheaper cost of living means more savings, more space, more money in your wallet, and potentially a better quality of life. When we look at the real estate aspect of New York versus Georgia, there is a bigger difference than just 30%. It's over 50%, while the median home price in New York, in the state, not in the city, in the state, is $800,000, to be exact, $799,000 currently. The average home price in the state of Georgia is only $315,000. And I can tell you, if you would spend $799,000 in the state of Georgia, you get quite a bit of home. And by quite a bit, I mean way above 3,000 square foot and maybe a couple of acres. That is insane. It's not only the real estate aspect that makes Georgia cheaper, also the groceries, the health insurance, tax, as well as transportation is cheaper in the state of Georgia than it is actually in the state of New York. Not a surprise at all. But it's not always all about the number. What does that actually mean for your lifestyle? What impact does the cost of living have on your daily lifestyle? Next, we will explore how this financial contrast between those two states will affect your lifestyle choices. The vibrant life of New York, the vibe, the actual lifestyle of the state is unmatched, with its world-renowned art scene and endless food opportunities. While in Georgia, we do have more of a rural and suburban lifestyle with a lot of natural beauty and a lot of history. But it's not just about the sights and sounds, it's also about the pace of life. While New York is known for its very fast-paced lifestyle, Georgia, in its southern charm, is more of a laid-back feeling in a way slower-paced lifestyle. So you gotta decide which pace is actually yours if you are thinking about making a move. Let me know in the comments below what your pace of lifestyle is. I wanna hear from you and have a conversation, because personally, I'm in the middle. I don't like the fast-paced lifestyle, and I don't like the super slow-paced lifestyle either. So I'm right in the middle. Middle-paced lifestyle is where I'm at. Let me know what yours is. But what about job opportunities? Let's compare the career landscape of both states, because it is very important to know if you have a job opportunity in either one of the states. Unless you're retired and you don't care about your job anymore and you just want to be left alone and live your life without working anymore, because you deserved it. You probably worked your butt off your whole life and you're done with it. I understand, but let's check and see how the two states compare when it comes to career opportunities. New York is a hub for finance, fashion, and technology. In Georgia's growing sectors include a lot of different industries. Over the last couple of years, a lot of companies actually moved to Georgia because it is a lot cheaper than in other states like California or New York. And the growing sectors here, just to name three, and I bet you the third one will surprise you, but to name three of them, is aerospace with Hartsfield-Jackson Airport and a bunch of Air Force bases here in the state of Georgia, that's not a surprise at all. Agriculture is not a surprise at all either, but film production. The film industry is one of the fastest growing job opportunities and sectors here in the state of Georgia right now, with Atlanta being one of the most recognized film production hubs in all of the United States. Your career path, future or current, might be a deciding factor on where you want to be. If you want to be in New York, or you want to be in Georgia, or you want to move and switch and all that stuff, because in the state of Georgia, your career path might be in one of the emerging sectors of aerospace or film industry or agriculture or many others that we have, while New York offers more established global career paths overall. Up next is a very crucial aspect for all families out there, the education system of both states. When it comes to education, both states have diverse options. New York is home to top-notch schools and universities and has a very diverse school system, while Georgia, with its Hope Scholarship, makes higher education way more accessible. But it's not just about the academia aspect. The cultural education of living in such diverse environments is unparalleled. Speaking of diversity, let's delve into the social and cultural fabric of Georgia and the state of New York. Both states are cultural melting pots. New York's mosaic communities offer you a global experience, and by global, it's from all over the world. New York, not only New York City, they have all the cultures. Italian, Japanese, German, Russian, French, Chinese, from all over the world. And I think they have a little bit more cultures than we do here in Georgia. But Georgia does offer unique perspective of the Southern cultural experience as well. They're both melting pots of culture, but I just think that New York has a little bit more culture than Georgia has. If you think Georgia has more culture than New York, then put that in the comments below, because I want to hear your take on that. This diversity in New York and in Georgia is shaping our social life and community in an exciting and enriching way. But what about when you want to escape the hustle and just want to relax? Let's compare both natural escapes that each of those states has to offer. New York's Adirondacks and Catskills are beautiful natural escapes. But to be honest, Georgia just offers more. And there's no way around that you from New York are convincing me any other way. Georgia has more natural escapes. Not only the coastal lines or the Blue Ridge Mountains, there is a lot to do within the state. We are not as densely populated as New York. So therefore, we have more natural beauty where we just can escape and let our souls refresh. Even if you are living close to the bustling city of Atlanta, there is a lot to do around Atlanta. There are hiking trails, there are biking trails, there is kayaking, there's all kind of outdoor activity where you just can turn off the work switch and relax and enjoy the natural beauty of the state and escape from the bustle and hustle of the big city. Each of the states offer a unique brand of nature. If it's the beaches or the mountains, you have it. If you want to escape the bustling and hustling cities, which I completely understand, then you can do. I just think personally, Georgia has a lot more to offer when it comes to nature and escaping the big city life. So whether it's the energy of New York or the warmth of Georgia, both of the states offer compelling reasons to call them home. So did you make your decision? Are you moving from New York to Georgia or Georgia to New York? If so, let me know in the comments below. I want to do more of those videos. Let me also know which state I should compare Georgia to next. I hope you enjoyed this. If you need any help moving from Georgia to New York or from New York to Georgia, reach out. My contact information is in the description below. I'm more than happy to help, and I have the time to help you out there make the move. And if you watch this video right here, this is for you. This playlist is exactly what you need to watch. I hope to see you in the next one.